Hello, everyone. I'm Kevin Hens.
And I'm Caddy409.
And now we're back to the trial here.
And I have something really quick I wanted to point out. Continuing with the Samugi is Monami theory.
That's just what we're calling it now.
Yes.
Trademark.
Like, I was looking at Angie's portrait, and Angie has the halo and the wings, and I know why she has that, because, oh, she was the godly, she speaks with God, whatever, like, I get it. But I'm like, why inverse would she get that distinction from Monokuma? Because Monokuma doesn't care.
No.
He's very, like, he might put a little, like, ironic design on the killers or some of the victims.
But like, not usually for the victims. Usually just for the killers.
Usually just for the killers. But, like, Rontaro's looks kind of like blood spatter. Kaede's kind of looks like a musical kind of italic looking thing. Killer, yeah. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that makes sense. But why does Angie's have the thing? And I was like, well, Tsumugi was in the student council, so...
She was one of her worshippers.
She was one of her worshippers. She idolized her because that was the student council. So I'm like, well, if it's Tsumugi, then she would certainly do that. Yes. She could possibly be sad about her death. I don't know. And we also mentioned another thing. Do you want to mention that? Or?
Oh, yeah. I guess, again, like, going off of my theory still, that she is the mastermind behind this, clearly Monokuma is here, and you could say, like, clearly he's not a real person, so she could pretend to be him, and copy him, like, exactly as he was, because, again, he's not real.
And another thing, is she or is she not
there was a question here.
To dress up as a dead person?
Because that's an important thing.
Because then that would completely... You're thinking what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
She would be able to dress up as dead people just fine.
Yes. So, we'll just see where that one goes, but we just wanted to mention that in our current discussion hour of...
Tsumugi is Monami.
What the hell is Tsumugi's deal?
Like, if none of this comes to pass, I'll be like, seriously?
Yeah. Well, we'll have written a better story.
We will.
They're not wrong, but...
Yeah, I wanted to bring it up, and since she was on screen, both of them were on screen, I figured it would be a good time to do that.
I wouldn't mind going with Tenko's case. But there wasn't a rough change of topic. Is that intentional?
So, what do we talk about first?
For now, let's see if we can narrow down the list of suspects.
Handcrotch probably got killed during the seance,
I liked Kung Fu better.
Suspicious.
Yes.
Handcrotch!
Lieutenant of the Seance. Lieutenant Seance. I feel like this is the answer, though.
Sort of.
I'll go with that one. Oh, no. Only 4 participated in the... Okay. Yeah, but it's important
Kibo was kind of there.
It's important to mention that Kibo knew all the details, though. So, let's see. I like how the trip you up there was just Kaito and Kokichi as the other options instead of Kiba. Oh, instead of Kokichi.
So those 4 are the culprits.
Oh, Himiko's still culprit?
Well, that's probably just a coinkydink. The most suspicious out of the 4 is really
Shuichi.
Kia.
No.
He suggested the whole...
I thought you were going to say Shuichi. I was going to be, you little bastard.
I will literally strangle you.
I will wring out your fucking neck.
Suggested it, but I explained the procedure beforehand, yes. If we all knew of it before the murder, then we are all equally suspicious.
I agree with Kyo on that one.
Well, I suppose, but...
In addition, the seance wasn't entirely in my control either. I was not the one who selected the room we performed it in. It was Himiko.
However, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use?
The middle room. The middle room's always the best for stuff like this.
Very well. I shall begin the preparations at once.
Oh, right.
Also, we should not limit our suspects to only those who participated in the seance. The empty room had a point of entry from outside, you see.
On the outside, he must be referring to... Right there.
What? I knew you were in the right spot.
It moved.
Oh, it did?
Yeah. It like centered. Right? It's like, oh.
No, it's over in the other corner.
No, it was here.
It was?
There!
Oh, okay.
I totally, like, was there, though, but I guess not.
You're talking about under the floor, right?
The floor.
Under the floor?
The floor.
Yes, there's a crawl space under the floor a person could move through. There was also a hole that connected it to the neighboring room.
If the culprit used the hole, they could have entered and exited the seance room.
If we consider that possibility, then there is another suspect.
Another suspect? Who?
It's appearing before me. Oh, I can see it clearly. The true identity of Tenko's killer.
No, I just get amused whenever he does that pose because he's just encroaching on Sumugi's personal space.
Yes. Hey, shots on
The
marker.
culprit sneaked in during the seance.
Hold on.
Crawling under the floor.
Yeah.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark. You see, our victim.
Yeah, wait.
Oh, wait, no, that's a counterpoint.
Oh, it's a count. Oh, yeah, right. You're right.
Oh no!
Oh, no!
The culprit.
That's freaky.
You
mean candle?
I mean, Kiba's flashlight function. Huh? Now hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor and sneak into the empty room during the seance.
I said hold on a second.
He used his robot functions to commit the murders.
Hold on a second.
That would actually make everything too bright, though, I think.
Yeah. No, yeah.
The culprit
So that's why it's a
sneaked in during the
counterpoint.
seance by crawling under the floor.
Yeah, but, like... Oh, wait, we can't counter... Oh, yeah, it's a counterpoint there. Okay, no.
You...
Get
Oh, really?
Oh, you were like an inch off again.
Well, if this was Kibo's only connection to this, then it might have not been. But it probably isn't if we all really bringing it up now.
Kibo could have used the floor
What?
and sneak into the
Now we gotta do all this again.
The culprit.
Thought I could get it before her thing popped up, but I guess not.
You...
They could have used that function to get under the floor.
What?
What?
It's not that. Oh, okay, we need to think about this one.
The culprit sneaked in during the seance.
Is it sneak or is it slink?
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our
That's
villain
true.
had a light.
So it has to be Miyu's point because the other one, that one we can't prove, and the other one is true.
Oh, hold
Now
on.
hold on a second.
Can I? If I could roll in a dark place with no light. I guess it must be that on Ryu's point because
Kibo
like.
could have used that function to get under the floor and sneak into the empty room.
Wrong button.
Because it said it has to be completely dark, and if he would have like shown that big light under there, then
And we would have seen
you
it.
would have seen it. So we're still coming to the same conclusion here. It's just that like we need to use a different point on that sentence. It's the thing that always seems to screw us over in both this series and Ace Attorney whenever we're having to deal with something like this.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor.
No, what? It's not.
Wait, is her issue that it's cramped, but there's enough room? How are we supposed to disprove that?
Hold on, let me check. Let me check what other ones we have.
During the
Quick show,
seance.
look, so we should go.
By crawling
And
under
look
the
at
floor.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
Light?
That is true. No, we don't mean a candle.
Kibo's flashlight function. Huh? Now hold on a second.
Unless we do mean a candle, and we agree with Gonta on this one, saying his flesh. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try that one. Agree with Gonta on the flash function because it would be too bright. Like you would see it, so they would have to use a candle, not the flashlight function.
Because it wasn't dark.
Okay, you're never gonna get
You
this.
see,
Is it not what I said?
No, you have to agree with Gonta, basically.
Okay, but with the flashlight function?
No.
I mean
Okay, hold on.
Kibo's flashlight function. Huh?
With the caged child thing
No.
itself?
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor.
Is it the marker stone?
No.
And sneak
No.
into the empty room during the
Oh wait, the loose floorboards because the line would shine through that?
No.
No?
He used his robot
Because the hole would
Yes.
shine the light? Okay. See, I have to... Okay.
Yeah, you have to put hole in the corner with candle.
Okay. See, we had the right idea on this whole thing. It's just that, like, the
Good
solution...
thing I looked it up because that doesn't make much sense.
I would have... If I would have tried everything on Gonta's statement, I would have eventually gotten it, but I don't have enough. So try.
Wait a minute. What's it? It says... Wait, no.
Oh no, there goes...
No, I had the wrong one. Excuse me. We have to go with Kirakio's statement.
And then hold the corner?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
oops. Not like it matters.
Oh, you missed anyway, so. So let me not look up a spoiler-free one because they're very vague. Like, oh, you put this with this, but it's super
Yeah, I mean,
vague.
you don't need a spoiler-free one.
No, I
You just
don't.
need
So
to-
let me actually look up a
You just
like
need
a
to
proper
convey a
guide.
spoiler-free one to me. Unless it's like, oh, by the way, this character doesn't die because they're like... Because this, one, this, that, and the
Culprit
third.
sneaked in during the seance. By crawling under the floor.
Yeah, hole in the corner with light.
You see,
There we go. That makes up for the retry.
I don't think the culprit could have used a light that under the
Oh, because it would have shown through.
No, I knew that was the point we were
Yeah.
trying to make, but like,
I wasn't sure how to match that up.
yeah, like all of these statements could have worked for this.
Yes.
If a light were used, it would have leaked through and we would have seen it.
When we did the seance, the room was definitely pitch black.
So a light was not shined under the floor, which means you cannot claim I am the culprit.
Jeez, here I thought this would be the case where the murder could only be done by a robot.
You have accused me of being the culprit more than once now, simply because I am a robot. My status as a robot does not mean I am capable of performing superhuman feats.
I think that's the point.
My vision is
No.
somewhat poor, and I only possess average physical strength and intelligence.
All right, you made your point. God, now I feel sort of bad for you.
No, you don't. That was a lie.
I neither want nor need your pity.
Oh,
Enough with the flashlight! It's way too bright!
It would have been difficult to move around under the floor in that pitch black darkness. Maybe the floor and the hole have nothing to do with this case.
Then why was floorboard under Tenko lined up funny? Gonta think that was so culprit could stab Tenko from under floor.
Ooh, nice observation, Gonta. Are you finally getting used to the class trials?
Uh-huh. Thank you. Don't say it like that. You're better off not being used to this kind of stuff.
Maybe they marked Tenko with glowing paint and looked for that.
okay. Now you need to stop because now you're making insight references. And you're
let the culprit find her. Then they could stab her through the floorboards.
Danganronpa 2 was the best game ever!
That sounds really familiar too. But I'm just gonna ignore it.
Her corpse didn't have any trace of glowing paint, though.
Oh, yeah. So then why was that floorboard loose?
The loose floorboard was the one under Tenko, right? If the culprit used it while she was still alive, she'd totally notice.
Who fucking cares? Fussing over that won't get us closer to the culprit!
We shouldn't dismiss this line of inquiry, however.
Is it because it had blood on it and they wanted to mask it?
Instead of butting our heads against this, how about we concentrate on another issue?
What other issue?
Perhaps first, we should figure out how and when exactly Tenko was killed.
When? So not during seance?
Tango was in the metal cage for the whole seance, wasn't she? How could someone have gotten to her there?
Maybe the culprit killed her before she went under the metal cage.
That's not possible. She was alive at that point.
There's the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. Next time you open your mouth, I'll be Angie speaking through you.
Understood, and I will not say a word until the seance is over.
Famous last words. And I was correct on that one.
Yes. She was unmistakably alive when the seance began.
Or was she?
That was right before we blew out the candles. But when the light came back... The floorboard was removed at that point, so it's likely she was already dead then.
So she was killed when the room was dark?
But she was inside Cage, right? We're going to think it impossible to kill her then.
But she wasn't killed when the room was dark. It was a different time.
A different time?
How the fuck should I know? You figure it out, shitheads. Huh? Since Gonta said it was impossible, I'm proposing an alternate theory. Now hurry up and think! If you want to make my golden brain tingle, start circle jerking your lipstick brains!
Oh my god.
Okay, we'll try.
Let's see what we got. Marcus on Iron Cage while she ducks after sickle on the floor.
When Tenko got killed, it wasn't during the seance.
It could not have been done at any other time. She was under the cage the whole time. And she was dead when the cage was lifted.
What about moment Cage was lifted?
Like that.
When Cage lifted, culprit stabbed Tenko real fast. So fast, no one saw.
Oh my!
So who lifted the cage?
It was me.
Then obviously Himiko is the culprit!
There's no down!
Wow.
You're not being killed during the seance.
Also, it's really hard to concentrate when you're doing that shit right next to me.
Got killed. It wasn't during the seance.
Oh wait, no, it is the white shirt now.
She was under the cage the whole time.
Go to sickle.
What about moment Cage was lifted?
Oh, damn it.
It's that one though.
So fast, no one saw.
Because there was blood on the sheet, so obviously she'd have to have been killed when the sheet was over it. Oh, I got that squeak. I enjoy that solo function of way too much.
Moment Cage was lifted.
Oh, come on.
Like that.
So fast, no one saw.
So who lifted the cage?
It was me.
Oh my god. Five-star comedy. We are children.
Tenko got...
She was dead.
What about moment Cage was...
There we go. Worth it.
Finally got it. Well, we got some good jokes out of it. Some good moments.
No.
Classic comedy.
Yes.
To kill her the moment the
Everything that
cage
once was sad is somehow funny now.
because the inside of the white cloth had Tenko's blood on it. That cloth was removed before the cage was lifted. If Tenko were stabbed in, there wouldn't be blood on the cloth.
Unless it wasn't Tenko's.
What? But how could my golden brain be wrong when it felt so right?
The only possibility is that Tenko was killed during the seance.
I got your remodel right here!
Oh my god!
Oh!
You just went straight back on that one.
No, it's still wrong to think that Tenko was killed during the seance.
I mean, I get that you want a spanking, but come on.
I'm gonna prove it right now. My golden brain is gonna go all out!
Oh boy, okay.
Tenko died after the seance. It happened when the sheet was lifted. That was the moment the culprit chose to stab the fuck out of Tenko through the cage. They stepped the thin blade to the gap, and that clean white sheet got stained blood red.
But the weapon was a sickle. Only the blade could have fit through the gaps.
The blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
I know what
She
it is.
wasn't that far from the cage's gap. In which case, the person who lifted the sheet is the culprit, and that's none other than Kyo.
No, I know what it is. I
The
just couldn't
blade's all
switch
you
it.
need.
Push me
Stick
up
the
this
blade
one.
through a gap in the cage. It'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
Oh, come on. What?
Damn it!
Oh, is it the cage because you can't sit in it? Okay. Hold on.
The blade's all you need.
Or is it the marker zone because you have to rest her head
It's the
on?
marker stone.
It'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting in there with
Because she says sitting there, and then she says, oh, well, she was sitting normally, right? And she's wrong.
For your words.
Okay, I thought her last moment, like, that truthfully included her kneeling down. So
Wait
that's why
just
I was
a
like,
No,
okay.
actually.
Tenko wasn't sitting down inside the cage. She was bent over with her forehead against the marker stone, and the cage itself was about 3 feet tall. The sickle's blade was too short to reach Tenko while she was in that position.
I messed up again? How could this happen? I am so embarrassed.
No worries, Mew. Everyone already knows you're an embarrassment to the human race.
Wow.
Yeah, no worries.
Gonza.
Oh, Christ.
If Shuichi is right, then it's impossible for Tenko to have been killed through the cage.
She couldn't have been killed during the seance since she was in the cage, right?
If she was killed then, the cloth over the cage would have been pierced.
Not during the seance or from below the floor. Then it's impossible, isn't it?
Kyo's just really
for
good
a
at
living
impression that he
person.
killed her beforehand.
What if Angie's spirit killed Tenko?
Oh, Christ.
What are you talking about? That's not possible.
You don't know that. Some things are impossible for a human, but not for a spirit.
Don't say stupid stuff like that. Screw spirits.
Stop that now.
That made me smack you again.
Angie's spirit killed Tenko? But why?
Himiko?
Why would Angie's spirit kill Tenko?
What if Tenko killed Angie? and then Angie's spirit came back for revenge.
Like I said, that's impossible! Spirits can't be culprits!
Then explain how the culprit killed Tenko under these impossible circumstances.
Well,
Because it was me, shit!
Only a spirit could have done that.
wait! I know! What if the culprit was hiding inside the cage? If they were in there, they could have stabbed Tenko during the seance.
No. If there was someone else in the cage, we would have noticed.
I agree with Kaito. The culprit could have been inside the cage.
You do?
Nonsense. There was no space in the cage for the culprit to hide.
Maybe the culprit wouldn't need to hide in the first place.
What?
Also, the culprit could have killed her in the cage at any time. I think you know what I'm getting at, right?
The day they're referring to. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Where are you at? There you are.
I believe Maki is referring to Tenko herself.
What did you say? Are you saying Tenko is the culprit?
She committed suicide.
Suicide?
That's only our second one in the entire series. If true.
Suicide. It would explain a lot of things we can figure out.
Well, I mean, I guess the third one, technically.
And then stabbed herself during the
That one was a technicality. I count that one. Actually, no, wait, no, I got my own logic back on it.
It didn't matter how dark the room was.
But the sickle she was stabbed with was under the floor, right? If Tenko had stabbed herself, wouldn't the sickle still be inside the cage?
Oh my god. Mew actually said something smart.
Perhaps that explains why the floorboard was removed. After stabbing herself with the sickle, she threw it underneath the floor.
So she took off the floorboard to get rid of the sickle?
Yes, that makes sense to Gonta.
Well, it doesn't make sense to me.
She committed reverse Sabuku,
No
clearly.
reason for Tenko to commit suicide.
Maybe I wasn't too far off with the theory I had earlier. You know, about Tenko killing Angie.
Yeah?
Because Tenko and Angie were fighting for your attention, right?
Hey, Angie, when did you bring Mashimiko?
Tenko's pent-up frustration led her to commit such an atrocity. Her conscience couldn't handle it anymore, so she decided to end her own life.
What?
But if she was gonna kill herself, why do it during the seance?
She wanted to hide the truth of her suicide.
Really? Why?
There could only be one reason to hide it in a killing game, right? It's to take us down with her.
Take us down?
She wanted us to pick the wrong answer during the class trial, so she could bring us all down. She wanted us to die with her.
I get the feeling that his theory about her wanting us to vote wrong is correct. I feel like his reason is off.
Because Himiko killed Angie?
Yes.
So she's like, well, I'll protect you, I'll do this for you?
Yes.
Meaning that Angie's death may have been an accident?
Possibly. Also. Even though, like, it's kind of hard to accidentally stab somebody in the back of the neck with a sword.
Well, I mean, like, let's just say that, like, this is a hypothetical situation. Let's just say Himiko was helping Angie do art shit and then accidentally hit her in the head with the thing.
Yeah.
And she's bleeding out, and then she went and maybe got Tenko, and then maybe they mercy killed her, basically, to just put her out of her suffering.
Possibly, yeah.
And then Tenko's like, oh, well, I'll help you obfuscate this, and then I'll take the blame or something.
I'll take the blame, but because I'm dead, it doesn't matter anyways.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get out alive because she would do that for her. Like,
yeah,
for anybody else, it would be
for
like,
Himiko,
no.
killing Angie would be a total accident.
Yeah. Possibly, yeah.
Okay, well, she probably just wanted Himiko to die with her, but still.
What are you saying? Tenko wasn't like that.
keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else.
What if all of that was just a lie?
Wait, we should believe Tenko's last words.
The true terror of class trials is that you shouldn't believe everything said.
Okay, sorry.
Himiko, you said that Tenko would never do anything like that. But how can you be so sure? Did you guys actually know each other? People keep all sorts of secrets. Like Maki. She hid the fact that she's a cold-blooded killer. Is it wise of us to trust other people wholeheartedly in this kind of situation?
Jeez, you're such a naive dude.
Naive?
We're all just people, you know? Of course we're gonna have some secrets. What matters is whether there's any malice behind them.
People can lie about how malicious their hidden secrets really are.
Well, duh. It's impossible to know for sure what others are thinking. That's why it all comes down to whether or not you believe in yourself. If you get betrayed, it's not their fault. It's your fault for believing in them. That's why I believed in Maki Roll, because I wanted to believe in her.
Just because you're acting all cool doesn't mean you get to skip training.
Hey, come on. Don't you think you're being a little too strict?
Well, we come from different backgrounds. So for now, let's agree to disagree. No one's ever called me naive before. And from Kaito? Seriously?
It makes me want to talk with my mouth shut.
Whether or not I believe, my heart can't hate Twinkle anymore. But I want to believe in her. She wouldn't commit suicide. She wouldn't try to take us down. That's what I want to believe.
Me too. Gota no can believe Tenko commits suicide.
But if Tenko did commit suicide, that would answer all of our questions.
If you insist we believe in Tenko, then provide a reason to do so.
Proper reason.
All right, I'll give you a reason.
Is there a reason?
Yes, there is. Will you trust me, Maki? If it turns out I'm wrong, you can blame me all you like. But for now, I need you to trust in my detective work.
So we gonna have to lie? I don't believe Tenko would kill herself. That's what she said.
Okay, everyone, I'll see you guys after the seance.
See you guys after. Now that she had a sudden change of heart. So you don't know how she was killed doesn't mean it was suicide. You shouldn't be satisfied with that. You keep thinking on the truth. Means we have to believe in Tenko. We'll make them all believe. By lying.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her.
Dick move.
She hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person. But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
Makes sense.
Secretly grabbed a sickle. And then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces fit.
Suicide scene more.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
I guess stabbing yourself in the neck would be hard, but like... it's not that one, I think.
But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died
Okay,
during
hold on,
the
let me see which one I should argue with
She
first.
could have secretly grabbed the sickle. And then stabbed herself with it.
Is that one that's wrong?
Finally,
Well, you
with
can't
the
prove
last
she didn't
of her
bring the
strength,
sickle. She did or didn't bring the
She
sickle.
threw the sickle underneath the floor. all the pieces fit.
With the loss of her strength. Do I lie with the Monokuma file and pretend like she she died instantly?
No. Right theory, wrong bullet.
So I do that thing that I said.
Yes.
Okay.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down the
So you don't lie with the Monokuma file, but...
Oh. Oh, the loose floorboards?
No.
It would explain how she died during the seance.
Wait, that one? No.
No, that one.
It is the last one?
Yeah, because you lie and that turns into died instantly.
Oh. Oh, okay. I can't do that. Cancel somehow? Escape? Oh. Thanks for that, I guess.
Oh my god, so squeaky.
But it is on that thing.
Yeah, it's Tenko's last one. It's on Lazarus Rank.
Ooh, just barely got it. I mean, at least I had the right idea.
You did it right, just wrong bullet.
Tenko couldn't have thrown the sickle under the floor because she died instantly. Instantly?
Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
I'm certain of it. My investigation determined that she died instantly.
What's your opinion, Maki? I'd like to hear from someone who specializes in murder.
Maki.
You're right. I completely forgot about that important detail. Tenko died instantly. As an assassin, I specialize in killing my targets swiftly. I have no doubt that Tenko was killed immediately.
Words of a true killer. Pretty sure we can believe everything she said.
Thank you, Maki.
You owe me.
Forget that, Maki roll. You better apologize to Shuichi.
It's okay, Kaito, really. No apology necessary. Anyway, Tenko died so suddenly that she couldn't have gotten rid of the sickle.
Even realistically speaking, she probably wouldn't. She would have probably been paralyzed.
Yeah, and she wouldn't have been able to, like, because it was quite a bit away from where the murder
Exactly.
was.
So even so,
she wouldn't have been able to throw it.
Even if it was suicide, she wouldn't have been able to throw it that far, and I don't even think she would have had the muscle coordination to do that at that point.
She would have been like, it would have
It would have
probably
been
just dropped right below her.
It would have been directly below her.
Yeah.
Which would have implicated people crawling under, so that just would have muddied everything, so no, there's no way even so.
Yes.
Knowing that, the theory that she killed herself just doesn't fit.
Plus, she wouldn't have given Himiko that big motivational speech if she was just going to kill herself.
The sickle is the other murder weapon.
Huh?
Is the sickle the murder weapon from the other case? Or from the other murder?
I mean, the katana was there, but... Could be a red herring. Because we can't test and see whose blood it actually is.
No. I don't know if that's a stupid thought. That's just a thought that I had.
Yeah.
Which means someone definitely killed Tenko during the seance.
Her suicide was considered because we could not determine how she was killed.
No, there must have been a way. We're gonna figure it out.
Did any of the participants witness anything peculiar during the seance?
Yes.
If you know something, please speak up. It could be the key to solving this mystery.
Not a bad idea. You should remember what happened during the seance. It's your own clue, dumbass!
Stupid idiot.
Stupid asshole idiot head.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary during the seance?
Yes.
Something would bother me. Something that the seance failed. The ritual was perfect.
I guess that was true.
No, we can't really agree with that, though. I mean,
No.
we can, but...
That wouldn't help us. Come on.
Candles. The walls were sick.
Okay, let's Kimiko segment.
That's just a gimmick.
Oh shit.
I'm more concerned about...
Well, the bullet just fell off the screen. Wait, what was that about naked? I didn't read that line. Was that me saying something stupid?
Probably. Nice!
Guess we'll never know what that line about being naked was.
We could just check the footage.
Yeah.
Kimiko, you think that something fell because of that sound you heard, right?
I don't think it was a bang, was it? I thought it was like a smaller sound. Like a thud? I thought he said?
I don't remember.
Heavy fell down and hit the floor really hard. You could have fallen down.
Falling down? There wasn't anything on the ceiling that could have fallen down, right?
Am I wrong? I thought something fell, but
The sound was pretty loud. It did seem like something hit the floorboards.
That sounds like the floorboards. Maybe with the other thing that happened in the dark. Just sawing out the thing, probably. That's it, my guess. Not least before the sunrise.
This is it!
Yeah. Oops.
I think the floorboard coming off.
We need longer cables for our headsets.
No, they're fine.
That floorboard came loose at some point during the seance, right?
could the floorboard have made such a loud sound though?
That was sawing out the other thing.
Intense impact. If the impact was that intense, then it could have loosened the floorboard.
That's true. That's some strong impact to make a sound. What was it?
Alright then, let's go with that. We all gotta put our heads together now.
Yeah,
So what made the floorboard come loose?
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Someone who participated in the seance. Maybe that person tore off the floorboard. That wouldn't make such a loud crashing sound. Maybe the wooden statue fell over.
No.
But that statue was still on top of the cage.
Culprit hide under floor. Then stood up with such might.
But we already said there was no one under the floor.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
An asshole.
Little bastard.
The floorboard that comes loose when you step on it is dangerous. God, it looks like I'm the only one. The ball.
Any experience with balls to see.
Experience with balls.
Your balls are the best of friends.
Wow. I like how that's an agreeing point.
Yes. Clearly that's the one. That also unlocks an alternate route.
Yes, clearly.
That wouldn't make... Maybe that statue...
Culprit hide under. Then stood up with such might.
I like stood up with such might.
I like stood up with such might also. It's
Must have
great.
stomped.
Let me actually see what the background is for this. Maybe we're gonna do it. We're gonna say.
You don't have to. We'll look it up later when we actually do.
No, I have the page open.
Oh, okay.
Kokichi is right. The floorboard came loose because someone stomped on it.
The floorboards fit perfect. Going to make sure first time we go to
It stood up with such might.
When we first saw one of the cross pieces supporting the floorboards was cut off. After examining the cut, I concluded that it must have been done deliberately.
Someone? You mean the culprit, right? Why'd they do that?
What did the culprit stand to gain by cutting the cross piece?
It's in the game, that's the question. So in this case, I need to think carefully about the cross piece and the floorboard. Then she would have come closer. Tanko's body was at one end of the loose floorboard. Cross piece had been cut. Or stomped on. The cross piece is cut, the other two were intact. That means she came closer to the cage. The other one's in the center, right? Where the ledge of the cage was. We've tilted her closer to the cage itself, and then you can stab him through the cage. Look at what attempting to seem to sound like a floorboard. Hangman's Gambit.
Always.
Yep. Okay. How is it? I think I know what it is.
Yeah.
Seesaw what? No. Oh, God damn it. Seesaw. T, maybe? Ouch. Skip through this because it's the same thing every time.
We can't let it in.
Okay, so hold on.
Shuichi did it.
Oh, that was awesome. Seesaw. What would you call that? Like, what is that? An F? Seesaw weight, seesaw 6 letters. Weight would fit, but then where does the F come in? Seesaw. Okay, give me the first letter by any chance.
E.
E? Oh, seesaw effect?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I guess.
What else would you call it?
No, I don't know, but like.
Because it's the seesaw. It's like a seesaw effect.
Yeah. Okay. No, but I wouldn't have like.
I had to look it up too, but I'm just saying it does make sense.
Bluntly assuming that. Yeah. Okay. Well, I just had no clue where to start on that one.
Yes.
Seesaw should have been good enough. But...
Yeah, seesaw should have been good enough.
Cut off. The other 2 cross pieces holding up that board were close to the cage. Meaning, if you were to apply force to the end of the floorboard with no cross piece.
But seeing as Himiko sounded closer, that's interesting. Well, actually, no, it makes sense because she was closer to the back of the thing.
The next cross piece would act as a fulcrum to turn the floorboard into a lever. A lever capable of lifting up Tenko's entire body.
Her whole body lifted up?
Yeah, that sounds like a seesaw, alright. But why bother lifting Tenko's body?
It couldn't have killed Tenko like that. Unless they used the sickle.
That's exactly it. Using the seesaw trick, it was possible to kill Tenko with a sickle.
How?
In order for the culprit to kill Tenko with a seesaw trick, the placement of the sickle is the most important factor.
What with the seesaw and the blood and the white fabric? What conclusion I draw from this? If the sickle could have even been that is consistent with the evidence. Underneath the floorboard. Wait. Oh, wait, where? Oh, no, I thought they were asking where we found it. Okay, now.
I was wrong!
Oh, next to the cage. But no. What? Oh, now I'm being stupid. Is it on top of the cage?
That's it!
No, I guess it was.
The sickle was at the top of the iron cage, with the blade facing down. The reason we didn't see it was because of the fabric covering the cage. Also, the wooden
Okay, so I guess let's
statue
heal
held
them.
the blade in place. It's true that the sickle's handle was thick, which made the statue wobble. But the statue's weight kept it from falling over. Once everything was in place, if you stepped hard enough on the seesaw,
Yuck.
Tenko's body would have shot upward and hit the blade on the top of the cage. She was bent over.
Yeah, basically, that must have been
Sickle's
Kyo.
blade.
There's nobody else would have, everybody else would have noticed the thing already being in the cage, and he's the one to put the sheet over it and remove the sheet. So it has to be him.
The 6-inch sickle blade wasn't long enough to stab Tenko in a crouched position. But with the floorboard acting as a seesaw, it could compensate for the blade's length.
Bringing the victim to the sickle rather than bringing the sickle to the victim.
That's a nasty way to go, though.
I know.
That's definitely an unorthodox idea.
It's crazy. It would explain how Tenko got stabbed while she was in the cage.
The sound we heard was the culprit stomping on the floorboards.
That impact make floorboard come loose.
Looks like we got ourselves a good old-fashioned seesaw homicide. Wait, what the hell's a seesaw homicide? That's fucking crazy!
The craziness is what really makes the killing game fun, you know? They can't get away with murder the normal way, so they gotta think outside the box.
Oh yes, all those people that get away with murder the normal way.
Kudos, culprit! You did a great job keeping me entertained.
Indeed. Well played, Himiko.
Yeah?
It was you, wasn't it? The one behind the seesaw homicide.
Why her?
Because she's the only one capable of carrying out this plan.
The only one? Why's that?
Because this seesaw homicide required its location to be prepared beforehand.
By cutting the crosspiece beneath the floorboard, you mean?
Then the culprit would need to lure their victim into the prepared room. That is why you chose that room for the seance. Is it not, Himiko?
That is a good point, but you're the only one who could have put the thing there.
I know, but that is a good point.
That is a good point, yes. Unless they work together. However, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use? Which actually would make Kyo not be a killer here, because if he's the one who killed Tenko,
It doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter.
The middle room. The middle's always the best for stuff like this.
Oh yeah! Himiko was the one who chose the site for the seance!
She likely found out about my plans for the seance somehow.
You were quite vocal about the seance, Kyo. You even had instructions for it in your lab.
Our culprit, Himiko, prepared her seesaw trap ahead of time. Then she waited for me to host the seance and suggested the middle room. She led us all into holding the seance right where she wanted it. Then she killed Tenko, all according to plan.
By the way, can't Kakumi's plan.
Right? Himiko did such a thing?
In the end, Himiko, who Tenko cherished and loved, tragically killed her.
Wait! We don't know that, right? He's wrong, right, Himiko? Himiko would never kill Tenko, right?
Tinko? I killed Tinko?
Himiko?
She wanted to double kill Angie.
What's wrong, Himiko?
Sure that using the middle room was Himiko's idea. It doesn't mean that Himiko really killed Tenko. Something like that really happened. Seems like so cruel. Intermission.
Wow, we actually got an intermission at the end of the video.
Yep. Guess we did pretty good then. I do want to save. So we're just gonna do that here because once we save, we move on to the next video. So
Yes.
for now, we're gonna thank you guys all for watching, and we'll see you guys all next time when I guess we'll find out who really did this. Which I mean, it's Kyo now.
It's Kyo.
It's Kyo.
It's gonna be.
At least Tenko's murderer. There's still a chance that he's not both murderers.
Exactly, because if he murdered Tenko and someone else murdered Angie, it doesn't fucking matter.
Mm-hmm. Makes me wonder why though. Because I mean, like, if he didn't want to do this, if he didn't want to do the seance, he's the one who suggested it. So I don't know why he had to kill Tenko. Is my thing.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see where this one goes. But yeah, that's gonna be enough for now. Thank you guys all for watching, and we'll see you guys all next time. Bye.
Bye.